Hi, everyone. I'm Jeff Glor. Thanks for joining us. Here's a look at the top stories we're following right now. Chaos at the Canadian border. How the U.S. government is responding to truck driver protests as similar demonstrations threaten to disrupt the Super Bowl. Inflation hits a 40-year high. U.S. paychecks are struggling to keep up. Russia begins more war games in Belarus, while the U.S. State Department is now telling Americans to leave Ukraine as soon as possible. And later this hour, we'll have the latest on the Olympic Games in Beijing, why a gold medal for a Russian figure skater may now be in jeopardy. Plus, I'll speak with a New York State senator as mask mandates end. Governor Kathy Hochul says schools will have to wait.
It is the right decision to lift this mandate for indoor businesses and let counties, cities, and businesses to make their own decisions on what they want to do with respect to masks or the vaccination requirement.
But first, here, trucker protests we've seen in Canada over COVID-19 vaccine mandates could soon take place in the U.S. A group of American truckers calling themselves the People's Convoy have announced plans to rally from California to Washington starting on March 5th. A White House official tells CBS News the administration is monitoring the ongoing situation. Chris Van Cleve has the latest from Detroit.
A little game being played out in Los Angeles. And SoFi Stadium, I believe they've got, I'm not sure if it's a retractable roof. They got something going on with their roof. If they were to close it, if they could close it, it would be because they want to keep the air conditioning in.
So did I see it's going to be the hottest Super Bowl ever,
Yeah.
they're saying, right?
Yep.
And I also saw that after this cold spell, though, not obviously hot in L.A. and California, the rest of the month is setting up relatively mild?
Pretty much. You know, oftentimes we get what's called a February thaw, right? This may be an extended one. It may go, I think, by the time we get to, for you and me here in New York City, by the time we get to, say, next Thursday, we're back to the mid-50s. Nice. Mid-50s should not be felt in February in this portion of the country, and yet that's going to set up, and it looks like you get a good long run of it.
Excellent. Lonnie?
I'll keep you posted.
Great outfit. Thank you.
Yeah, a blue shirt, or the blue blazer and white shirt.
There you go. Coming up after the break here, a push for electric cars. The Biden administration wants to spend billions on charging stations. We'll show you that new plan. And Congress may soon be banned from trading stocks. Why Speaker Nancy Pelosi is shifting her stance after her own finances were scrutinized. You're streaming CBS News. There's a new effort to ban members of Congress from trading stocks. Nicole Killian explains. Coming up here after the break, states across the country are removing their indoor mask mandates. New York is one of them. I'll speak with a state senator about the new rules and what this all means for schools. Plus, some new developments in the case against the leader of a right-wing militia involved in the Capitol riot, why lawyers are fighting a jail transfer. You're streaming CBS News. It's been 2 months since a series of deadly tornadoes swept across several states in the central U.S. Kentucky was among the hardest hit. Jonathan Vigliotti has more on the cleanup and rebuilding efforts. Welcome back to CBS News. Here's a look at our top stories. Russia's top military commanders have started 10 days of drills in Belarus. The U.S. State Department is now warning Americans to leave Ukraine. Plus, U.S. inflation has reached its highest point in more than 40 years. The Consumer Price Index rose nearly 8% from a year ago. Food, energy, and housing prices are seeing the biggest increases. And truck drivers have occupied a bridge connecting Canada to the U.S. for a fourth day. President Biden says he's working with Canadian officials to end the blockage. But there are concerns American truckers could be starting a similar protest this weekend at the Super Bowl. The House Oversight Committee is launching an investigation into presidential records obtained at former President Donald Trump's Mar-a-Lago residence. We're going to take a quick break. A reminder, we have a new studio, a new look, and new programming. Find all the best CBS News has to offer all in one place, the CBS News app. You can access CBS News national and local streams on every platform wherever you are. And while you're at it, check out Paramount Plus. We've got a mountain of content for you to stream there as well, including your favorite Viacom CBS shows and movies. Nathan Chen is now the first Asian American man to earn an Olympic medal in men's figure skating singles. Meanwhile, Team Russia is making headlines again after one of their athletes failed a doping test. Jamie Yukas reports from Beijing. Coming up here at CBS Reports, the next documentary explores the push to defund police departments and rethinks the way communities protect public safety. What does it mean to defund the police? Streams after a break.